Voilà, c'est bon. Attendez, le temps que je fasse un truc. Putain, la diffusion a du mal à se lancer. Bon. Putain, la diffusion a du mal à se lancer. Arrangeur. Et voilà. Du coup, c'est parti. J'espère qu'il va être bien ce jeu au moins. Vivez l'aventure pleinement, utilisez un compte pour accéder. Bon, ouais, je le ferai plus tard ça. Bruce Wayne, au calme. Allez, c'est parti. Ah, ils te font choisir même les couleurs. Bon, on va prendre bleu vu que... Voilà. Putain, le live par contre il bug. Ah non, c'est bon. Allez, j'espère que le jeu... Ah non, c'est bon. Ok. Ah d'accord, bon moi. Du coup il y a les traductions, le truc il est pas en français.
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? You bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Allez, j'espère que vous entendez bien.
Move in. Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags. No wonder the cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Ah, enfin je suis là. T'es mal la tête de l'autre. Attends. Salut. On dirait que c'est un gosse. On dirait que c'était un gosse comparé à Bruce.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
I can handle it.
Mais oui, on peut gérer. Waouh.
Shit! The hell did he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
Allez, salut. C'est tellement stylé. Ok. Ben voilà.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Allez, toi tu dégages. Ah merde, j'ai oublié de faire un truc. Ah. Oh mais gros, faut gérer hein. Ouf. Voilà, patate. Yo bitches. Nimp. Ah, ça je l'ai pas fait.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy.
Ah là si carrément lui.
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
Intimidating, you're
Alors
succeeding.
désolé pour la qualité.
Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all of this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs
It's
it.
me, what? A villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
And let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
Merde. Ouh la patate. Hop. Oula.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Allez, toi tu viens ici, au calme.
Wait! Do not shoot!
Deux. Ah.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
Ah bah alors lui c'est un bon lui.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Who put you up to this? Answer me or I let go.
But you won't. You're not that kind of guy. I'm not.
Il s'est fait gripper aucun par une chatte. Un chat.
Oh, that's a much harder fight. Don't let tombstones be your family legacy. Well then. Time to save the city.
Bah là, la seule chose qui va sauver, c'est le bal. Brr. Du coup...
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would... Well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Ah, vas-y, profitez de mon verre.
My wine. It's worth more than most of you.
Oh, no, he's kidding, everyone. No wine is that expensive. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, but I don't think you got lost on your way here.
Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle. So the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Relax, it was important.
Not more than this. I know you despise these things, and truth be told, I do too.
What, a chance to show off your teeth and talk about yourself to a room full of money?
Say it ain't so.
It's called playing the game, Bruce.
And tonight, you hadn't noticed, I'm playing for City Hall. No one came here tonight to see me.
I want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
Vas-y, termine le verre, c'est mieux.
A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public.
This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign.
Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those.
It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, put a dent in crime?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
Ah, une autre personne. J'espère que le live ça va bien.
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. You believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Ah merde.
A man of few words is often a man of action. Just like your father.
Ah bah tu vois.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Kate bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save the city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. Now, don't worry though, I'm not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the danger...
Juste 5 minutes, je tiens aussi pour ceux qui regarderont le live, c'est pour ça que j'ai fait un live vodka, le nom vodka que j'ai mis, c'est un nom pour changer, mais c'est pas un nom définitif que je vais pas le garder, c'est juste le temps de changer. Voilà. C'est parti, on reprend.
Dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum, with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, Harvey is the one who's been behind the project since day one. A vote for him is a vote for the memory of my parents.
You'll have it.
Thank you.
Ah, vrai s'en souviendra. Ah bon, ouais.
Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
No, it's all right. You can stay.
Thanks.
Bruce?
This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now, it's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Bon, peut-être je peux le temps de répondre ce que je voulais.
You're king for a day.
Just a day? I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Ouais, c'est mieux ça.
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It's just, cut myself shaving.
What? Butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding. Kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Ah, c'est quoi cette tête?
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything, except being a businessman who loves this city.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. At least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Ouais, moi je veux pas de lui ici. Il ressemble à rien.
Actually, you don't want him angry. Trust me. Word of warning, Bruce. Play nice.
Moi, une bonne uppercut, il est couché le gars.
You know, I've been in the
À la Batman.
Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes.
Vas-y, on va parler en privé.
Flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Come on, Falcone. Thank you for welcoming me into your home.
Wow, comment ils me regardent tous.
You're a respectable man.
Oh là, je refuse, je suis un thug life, mon gars.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Je ne serre pas la main au mec comme lui.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple with Mayor Hill. Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Oh, come on, guys. Bruce.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Ouais, je vais m'entraîner
You
seul.
talk alone. Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Je vais le démonter et j'arrive.
I'll get a drink or something. Christ.
Yeah, well, that's just like Harvey. Huh? Wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying in the middle. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Here, pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat.
Mais il se prend, il croit que je suis son chien. Non mais il est sérieux lui.
Whatever happens to being a gracious host. Okay, imagine, this is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Bien dit.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil.
Je vais te
Listen
démonter.
to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand the situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
I think
Vous
I'll have
devriez
someone
partir, ouais, c'est mieux.
Okay. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me.
Bah on dégage.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Ah, j'avais pas fait attention en fait, il voulait acheter ma propriété. Non mais il s'est relu. Bon, j'espère que le live passe bien comme ça. Pour ceux qui regarderont la rediff.
It's me.
Alors, je tiens à m'excuser encore pour cette pause, mais je fais un live, enfin, je fais l'histoire en live parce qu'en mode histoire ça aurait duré trop longtemps. Donc du coup, ben voilà. Donc j'espère que ça vous plaît. Et ben voilà, on va continuer. C'est parti.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after. Really fell off a building for this?
Ça fait un peu con, mais attends, faut le mettre là au moins. Ah non, mais je crois que c'est pas ça qu'il faut que je fasse. Ah, c'est pas ça non plus. Ah mais c'est ok, je viens de comprendre, c'est les tickets de trucs de ses parents. Alors j'espère que vous entendez bien aussi. Je vais voir ce qui...
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, king.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that Catwoman tried to steal?
In the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle. This is a map of the east side shoreline. It could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I had everything under control.
That's true. I've seen you take down worse thugs. But I'd already sewn you up once.
Lui, je pense que je l'aurais pas neutralisé, je l'aurais frappé à fond.
For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
Rapport sur la presse, et ça c'est le codex. Vas-y, on va voir le codex. Ah, j'ai déjà vu ça. Ben on va aller là. Ouais, ça aussi j'ai déjà vu. Face à la vague de... Ouais bah ça j'ai déjà vu. Peut-être qu'il faut que je regarde un truc. Pourtant ça c'est des trucs qu'on n'a pas vu encore. Ancien ami d'enfance. Mais du coup on va faire vite fait tout ça comme ça là. On va pas se prendre la tête à lire. Parce que ça va être long sinon. Ah si lui par contre. Ah bah de toute façon vu sa gueule de toute façon. Nouvelle sur la scène de crime impliquée dans plusieurs... D'accord. Voilà, normalement j'ai tout passé là.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I don't like being compared to a common criminal.
No, I think you're missing the point. You have to admit you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself. And not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht kind of attention. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed you at the mayor's office. It would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever.
I have a job to do, okay? A responsibility to this city. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume.
Well, the car helps.
Oh yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Ah merde. J'ai pas fait attention qu'il fallait que je la prenne.
I thought I saw Oz in what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is...
Bienvenue à toi, celui qui vient d'arriver, ou celle.
Why he's returning now? I haven't the faintest idea.
I think he just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
Changed over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick.
N'hésite pas à parler si tu veux, pas à commenter.
Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Bonjour Zadrix, 14. Ça va?
Where are you, Oz?
Alors. Il y avait des trucs, mais bon. Examiner. Ok. Ah non mais il est sérieux lui. Mais t'as changé de nom, hein. Ok, écoute-le l'autre.
Great.
Sérieux.
No Oz.
Tu sais, je t'avais même pas reconnu quoi. Ah bah bien. Il va y avoir du combat là je crois en plus.
Hey.
Putain je t'avais même pas reconnu. Non, lui il a une sale gueule, on va pas faire attention à lui.
Watch wallet cash. This goes through you.
On aura tout vu.
You heard it, man.
You're making a mistake.
You already made one. Coming here. Next one kills you. End him.
Pas ses gueules en plus.
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. The moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
What the fuck? Ah, et c'est sur moi que ça tombe le flingue. Bon, ça passe pas grand chose, on va dire.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Oh bah bien.
This is my park. Mine. You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You got a little hair. Good as new. Woo, that was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Hey, I could have handled that myself.
Ouais, je vais venir sur GTA, je fais juste ça, j'arrive à 1h, je fais 1h écart ouais, de live sur ce jeu. Et après j'arrive sur GTA. Mais il y a des choses de nouveau sur GTA ou quoi?
Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mom and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Putain, je sais même pas si je crois que je viens de louper un truc là. Il y a eu un gros blanc.
Mum committed to Arkham. Dad Ended it yourself, you did?
Ah ouais, non, je suis pas abonné à toi, au calme. Ouais, voilà, c'est fait.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place, the ground my family
Voilà.
gave you a good life. Used to run in the same circles.
Attends, je suis désolé.
Round the world vacation.
Ouais, c'est bon, je suis abonné à toi, Adri.
Sorry, guys. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce.
Bon, moi, je cherche du combat là-dedans.
We are not the only ones suffering.
Tu m'invites dès que t'es prêt. Ouais, y a pas de problème.
When I saw you at the party last night, I thought, Bruce Wayne. Has he changed a bit?
Sûrement que je ferai un live aussi sur GTA, je sais pas encore. Je ne sais pas.
When I saw you with Carmine Falcone. Made himself right at home. That oily.
Ce n'est pas ce que tu crois.
No. I only
Non,
agreed
non,
to
non,
meet
non, non.
because of Harvey.
Beware of any man who smiles that much, Bruce.
Méfie-toi.
They're usually hiding a forked tongue. Falcone made a stack of casual corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And it'd be a treat to watch him in pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned.
Il est un peu con lui, hein.
Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no?
Malgré que c'est son ami.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wade Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down.
I'm not your enemy, Thomas.
That remains to be seen. Don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Est-ce que je suis un armoire et lui c'est un meuble? Même pas, c'est un tiroir. What the fuck, ça va lui. Porte-papillon, costume cravate.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Regardez l'autre. Ah, j'ai du
Morning,
bonjour.
everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. But we didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. We're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens. Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say.
Dommage que ça soit pas en français, sous-titré en anglais, ça aurait été pas mal.
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie of a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to
c'est juste avant sa mort, ça. Enfin, la mort de son parent.
No matter the cost.
Je crois.
That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. My parents were heroes that night, and we can all learn from their sacrifices.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
Vas-y, moi je la démolis. Nous devons abattre ces murs.
I don't want us lingering on past mistakes. I want us to focus on Gotham's future. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even spoke with him behind closed doors.
Falcone n'est pas un ami.
Friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Lire le texte, vas-y, on s'en bat les couilles.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
Comment osez-vous, mes parents? Mais ouais, tout.
I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being...
Lui, il faut le démonter, lui.
Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
Monte ta gueule, je vais y aller.
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Non respect au calme. Vérifier source, c'est absurde.
My parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family
Oui,
been
faut que tu
dealing
te
with
tailles.
Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What are you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. Where the hell it's coming from? Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
What the fuck? Ça doit être une cause du criminel qu'on a accueilli. Bah, je dirais pas le mot.
Hey, careful!
Fuck?
Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be a mistake.
Ouf, j'ai failli rien dire.
Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your places of residence.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says.
Hill and I, we have a vested interest to keep things professional. For Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Il fait tomber le cadre quand même de mes parents. Non mais lui il faut le taper. Enfin je crois que c'est ses parents. Ouais c'est ça. Monsieur et Madame Wayne.
Ruth, stay back.
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
You're really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here...
Instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family. After me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Whenever
you're ready.
Cette histoire est bidon. Justice sera faite.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Intéressant. Non, je rigole.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies. We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
Well, that's just not good enough, Harvey.
Listen, I'll look into this. I swear. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish, other than a few cheap headlines?
Ah merde, j'ai oublié de répondre à ça.
Oh God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. That wouldn't be good for either of us.
Je le ferai moi-même.
Jeopardize the entire campaign.
Then I'll go it alone. Got plenty of resources to fight this.
We're in a bind here, Bruce. I'll do whatever I can to help.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry, I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Ouh, elle a pris une patate du turfu, mon gars. Ah bah oui, c'est moi qui l'ai mis.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
How'd you get that shiner?
Bruce?
It's okay. Money. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now. Whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Bruce Wayne.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
You going to play nice this time?
Well, that depends on you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
It must be important. What's on the drive?
I don't know.
You don't know what you've stolen.
It's not my business to know. My clients don't know who I am, and I don't know who they are. Or what they're moving.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working
Ouais, j'ai pas tardé à
for,
arrêter.
they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
Ah, elle m'a passé son 06.
You tell me.
I have my people working.
Non mais là...
We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, alright then. And don't forget to change into your suit.
Mhm. Bon ben je pense que moi je vais vous laisser sur ça et ben, je continuerai la suite avec vous. Donc du coup ben voilà, je vous dis bonne journée ou soirée, tout dépend quand vous allez le voir, et ben salut pour la prochaine vidéo, à plus.